guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. So before we even dive into this video, I just want to say I know this is going to be a longer video, so if you don't have time to watch this entire video right now, I would maybe consider saving it for the weekend or something. There's just a lot of information that I want to get out to you, so I'm going to be talking a lot. There's my disclaimer. It's pretty typical for my videos to start with, but there's a lot of information that I want to share about the Asrai's Touch system. So just prepare yourself, maybe grab a cup of coffee. Okay, so if you have been watching my channel for the last few weeks, you will probably have seen that I've decided to do cool sculpting at a doctor's office on my inner thighs. I have a video that I will link down below that will tell you all about that. I don't want to get into why I'm doing it here, but I am doing cool sculpting on my inner thighs. So if you're curious about that, watch that video. But as I was doing all of my research for in-office cool sculpting, I started stumbling across people who were doing cool sculpting, DIY cool sculpting at home. And there are lots of different techniques that people were using, lots of different products. I mean, there's YouTube videos, there's blogs, there's all kinds of stuff on Google. Just Google it, lots of things will pop up. Now, in researching the cool sculpting and stumbling across these DIY techniques, I also stumbled across several different companies that actually have at-home cool sculpting kits. So these companies develop these different belts and systems and ways of applying the product that that you can actually do at home. And it really kind of intrigued me because I was committed to doing the cool sculpting in office, and I was just kind of wondering, like, I really wonder if you can actually get the same results from an in-office treatment as you can from a at-home treatment. So I have never in my 7 years on YouTube, almost 7 years, reached out to a company to either A, talk with them about their product, or B, ask them to partner up with me on doing a video on YouTube. I've never ever done that. I've just never really felt comfortable doing it. But I was really intrigued by the Asrai's Touch system. So there are several different companies that provide these different at-home kits. But Asrai's Touch was honestly the one that just seemed the most interesting to me. And I watched the owner's video on YouTube and was just kind of, like, I was just kind of drawn into her personality in the video. Like, I was just very curious about why she developed this system, what is the success rate that she's had with it, and I thought honestly the price point was pretty decent for what you were getting. So I asked her if she wanted to partner on a video, and she did agree to partner with me on a video, so she sent me her system. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. Now, before I get started, I have been using this system now for, it's been almost 4 weeks, and I use it 4 times a week, and I will apply it for an hour each time that I use it. So I'll probably repeat that information when I get to a different part of the video, but I just kind of want to throw that out there. So when I received the kit, I was really impressed by how well it was packaged. So I'm going to share with you guys really quickly what you get. The cost of the kit is $86.99, and shipping is actually free. So I feel this to be a very affordable system. And if you don't know anything about cool sculpting or fat freezing, basically the idea behind cool sculpting is that you can shrink the fat that is right underneath your skin. So this is not going to affect visceral fat. So if you are just very overweight, this is not going to help you lose weight. Let me just tell you that right up front. Same as with cool sculpting, this is to refine an area after you've already done the hard work of diet and exercise. So do not think that you can use this and expect to lose 20 pounds. It's not going to happen, you guys. This is for a spot treatment to help shrink an area that might have some stubborn fat. So the idea is that you are freezing the fat in the subcutaneous layer of your skin. You're just freezing that top level layer of fat there that eventually will get excreted out through your kidneys. So you're peeing it out, you're sweating it out. Once the fat cells die, once they're frozen and they die, they do disappear forever in that particular area. So that is something to know about cool sculpting or any kind of fat freezing therapy. That fat is gone forever. So let me show you guys what you get in the kit. So it does arrive in a really nice box. And inside they obviously have some instructions on how to use the product. And I am going to show you guys a clip at the end of this video of me applying this because I'm going to be wearing it today. So I'll show you guys exactly how I apply it. But they give you, you know, obviously step by step with pictures, a little bit more information on the back. They do send you a measuring tape. I guess that's what this is called. But this is very helpful because I did not have one of these. So I was able to measure my waist area, which is what I am treating with this. So this is the tummy kit here. So you do get the Velcro belt, which is a really nice construction, by the way. I have used Velcro belts like this for like working out in the past. You know how you wear them around your waist to like sweat a little bit more in that area. So this is what the belt looks like. There are pockets on the inside. This is actually where you insert the cool packs, and I'll show you those in a minute here. So that is the belt. These are the ice packs here. So they are currently completely frozen. So this is just like ice from the freezer on here. So you get the two smaller ones, which are for your sides, and you'll see that when I show you guys the application. And then this larger one is actually for your tummy area in the front. So it covers quite a bit of surface area. You also get the Asrai's Touch Intense Cooling Lotion. Now this is, I think, key to helping this product work better. So the Intense Cooling Lotion has a very strong peppermint scent to it, and it's very cooling when you put it on your skin. It smells amazing. It smells like a peppermint gum. So this is what it looks like. You don't need a lot of this, but you will apply this over the areas that you're going to be treating prior to putting the belt on. It helps the cooling action, and it gets pretty cold. So let's just get that out of the way. If you have any type of sensitivity to cold, I would not suggest any kind of either cool sculpting or at-home therapy because you're just going to irritate your skin. I know that some people can break out in hives from intense cold. So if that is you, you will not be able to use this. So if you have any contraindications, if you have anything like diabetes or any kind of disease to where you are under a doctor's care, please check with your doctor prior to using something like this. I know that I personally am a good candidate. I'm in very good health. I'm not looking to use this as a weight loss program. I'm just using to address a stubborn area, which for me is actually just my flanks. So I do use the tummy, I do use this tummy piece, but if you guys have been following me for a while, you also know that I had a tummy tuck with muscle repair. So I don't have any fat on my tummy anymore, but I still use this because I might as well just use it because I have it. But I don't need to lose necessarily any fat on the front of my tummy. I do, however, have a little bit of extra padding on the sides. So obviously a tummy tuck would not affect your waist or your flanks. So that is an area that I am addressing, and I'm obviously using these guys here, which are for specifically the side. So that is what you get in your kit, and it's very simple. You just put on the Thin Set Cooling Lotion, you put your ice, I call them ice packs, into the belt here, and then you put the belt on. And you just adjust it very tightly. and then you wear it. Starting out, you'll need to wear it for about 20 minutes just to get used to it. And then I have slowly built up to wearing it for a full hour. After I take it off, I will massage the area, and basically that's it. Few things to know: you do not want to eat for an hour and a half before, and probably a good hour after you do the treatment. You can drink water. I would also just suggest not drinking a bunch of hot liquids, because what you're trying to do is cool that area, and you are going to warm it back up by drinking hot coffee or hot chocolate or something like that. So don't do that. But really, there's not a whole lot of other rules around it. You know, you want to basically cool your core area, and it gets cold. You also want to be careful to initially, while your skin is getting used to the cooling, you want to periodically check and make sure that you are not getting any kind of frost nip. I have never had an issue with it, and like I said, I've been using this for the last 3 weeks. I've not had one single issue, but I'm also in really good health. I don't have diabetes. I don't have any skin problems at all in the area that I'm treating. And but you just want to kind of check and make sure that you don't have any frost nips. So what that will look like is just kind of an area that is hard, and it may appear white. So if that is happening, you take the belt off and you allow your skin to come back to room temperature, and you just kind of massage that area. And basically, you just want to make sure that you are not allowing this to damage your skin in any kind of way. I have not had any damage, like I said, but I also worked up to doing this for an hour. So just be careful when you're first starting out. As with anything, there can be potential side effects. So you need to know that before doing something like this. Let's talk about what I have noticed in the last 3 weeks. By the way, I have been drinking a ton of water because as this fat is melting, both from the Asrai's touch system and also from my actual cool sculpting, you have to drink a ton of water to help flush the fat that is sort of melting in your body out. So you should be drinking a lot of water anyway to stay well hydrated, but especially while you're going through the treatment, you want to make sure that you are flushing your system out quite frequently. So drink a lot of water when you're doing this. So I took my measurements before I started my very first treatment. And the biggest part of my lower waist area was 37.5 inches. So I was very careful, and I actually I made a little mark on my skin to give me a good visual reminder of this is exactly where I measured. And I took a picture of exactly where that mark was on my body, so that when I took the follow-up measurements, which by the way, I'm going to be doing update videos on this as well, I knew exactly where to place the little measuring tape. So I measured myself this morning, and I actually lost 1/4 of an inch already. Now that's not a lot. And please know, I have not been doing any additional dieting or anything like that. I have been going to the gym 6 days a week for a year and a half now. So I haven't changed my gym schedule. I haven't worked any harder than I normally do. Haven't added any extra cardio. Everything has remained the same during the course of the treatment. So the only thing that I can attest that 1/4 of an inch to is the Asrai's touch actually beginning to work. So the thing with any of these cooling therapy treatments is it's going to take time to see some results. You're not going to see them the same week, and 1/4 of an inch really isn't a lot. I'll be curious to see what my loss is in about 2 or 3 months, because I think that is when you can expect to see the bulk of the shrinkage in any given area that you are treating. So to me, 1/4 of an inch, that's pretty good, especially since it's only been about 3 weeks. So I'm going to continue to use this 3 to 4 times a week. And again, I leave it on for an hour, sometimes a little bit more if I lose track of time. And when I'm done, I basically will just take these and put them back into the freezer. By the time that I take them off, they are almost like, they're not body temperature, but they're not frozen the way they are now. By the way, these ice packs are, they're kind of nice because they're malleable, so they do conform really nicely to the sides of my body, to my curves, which is nice, and they stay cold for a really long time. And your skin is protected because you not only have this fabric over the ice pack, but you actually also have the plastic. Mine has some of the cooling lotion on here. I need to actually wipe that off. But so you slip these guys in here, so you're protected by the plastic as well. But again, I'm going to be showing you guys how I actually apply this here at the end of the video. But that is what I have to tell you guys so far. So I'm really glad that I am getting to try this. And like I said, I have started noticing a little bit of a difference. So, so far, I'm a fan. Stay tuned, you guys. I will be doing updates on how this progresses over the next little while here. And I'm going to go ahead and order a backup of this intense cooling lotion. I really just like the way that this feels on my skin. And I don't want to run out of it. So I have quite a bit left. And like I said, you really don't use a lot, but it's something that I want to have just a backup of just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for that. Just order it from her and pay for it. And I will keep you guys updated on this system. I will put the Asrai's Touch website down below for you. I will also link their YouTube channel. They really don't have a lot on their YouTube channel. But yeah, definitely go check it out. Read up a little bit more about it. Check out people's reviews. I think this is something worth looking into. Now, do I think that you are going to get the exact same results as Cool Sculpting? I don't know. I obviously don't have my final results from my in-office Cool Sculpting treatment, and I don't have my final results from this. So we're gonna be learning all about that by the middle of the summer. When I am finished with both systems, and we'll see what the difference is. But until then, I'm just going to maintain my exact same diet and exercise routine. I'm not going to change anything about the way that I eat or what I eat or how I eat. I'm just not going to change any of that stuff. Everything's going to stay the same, and we're going to see what happens. So I hope that you guys will stay tuned. Definitely go check out the Asrai's Touch website. And the owner, if you have any questions, is really good about getting back to you with answers to any potential questions. So I think she has a way to contact her on her website. So that information will be down below. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. And I hope you're just as curious as I am what the end result is going to be. So let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully if I can answer them, I will. If not, I will reach out to the owner and see if I can get some answers for you. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. By the way, stay tuned for the quick demo at the end here. So thanks, guys. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to apply the belt. Today I've decided to leave the large center one out. I just want to treat my flanks today, so I'm just using the two smaller ones. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up, and I will show you how easy it is to apply the belt. I put on a pair of pajama bottoms that are really low cut so that the belt can make direct contact with my skin, and that my pants don't interrupt with that skin contact in any kind of way. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up. And basically, all that you do is you take the little packs and you slide them into the opening like that. Then you take the other cool pack and you slide them into the opening on the other side. And then let's go ahead. So the areas that I am addressing are right here, so you can see that it's a little soft there, but not bad. Like, you can see that my tummy I did have a tummy tuck, so I really don't need the center pack. I do put it in most times, but I'm not going to do that today. So it's this area right here. This right here is part of my tummy tuck scar. I do have a little bit of a dog ear there, so that's not ever going to really be smooth, but that's fine. So basically, you take the belt, you wrap it around your waist like this. You make it really nice and snug, and just kind of shift it until you have everything where you want it. Make sure that the ice pack conforms to your sides, and that's it. Then at this point, I just usually put my shirt down and go about my business. So that is it. That is how you apply the belt, and yeah, it's very simple, you guys. So hopefully this was helpful. Leave me any questions that you might have down below in the comments. Thanks for watching.